guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be kind of playing around with doing a Valentine's inspired look with some of the pieces from the new Colourpop Valentine's Day collection, their 2022 collection. When they released their 2021 collection I bought the full thing, but this time I only bought some of the pieces. That hairbrush, the barrettes, some other stuff just was not interesting to me, and I didn't need the entire set of lip creams or blushes, so I just got the pieces that kind of spoke to me the most. So that's what we're going to be doing. Before we get started, let me go ahead and tell you real quick what is on my face. I've already done my base products and everything. For primer, I'm using a combination of the Believe Beauty Pretty and Primed and then this Cover FX Water Cloud Primer. These are currently in my rotation. Almost out of this one. The two combined actually look really pretty. I'm kind of liking it. For my foundation, I decided to pull out my Colourpop Pretty Fresh Foundation. This shade is in medium dark. I'm trying to go ahead and work through this as much as possible. I'm using my Becca Under Eye Corrector in medium deep and then a Pretty Fresh concealer in, I think this is medium. So this combination is what I'm using for concealer. And then for setting powder, I set underneath my eyes using my She Glam Baked Glow. You guys know how much I love this. This is in translucent. And then my all over setting powder is the Beauty Bakery Flower Setting Powder Better Not Bitter. This is an oat, which is the translucent. I am really loving this powder. This is something I'm definitely going to repurchase when I'm finished. But that's what I have on my face so far. Also, one more, my brow pencil is in dark brown. This is the $1 Billion Brows Pencil. Loving this. Alright, so let's move into this collection. I bought the eyeshadow palette. This is the Secret Admirer eyeshadow palette. This is one of their 9 pans. It's not like the most revolutionary color store or anything, but I thought it was pretty. And it's actually more vibrant in person than it was looking like in the promo photos. I love the artwork on this. It's actually really nice. I really liked the packaging that the palette came in. This is the box, and as you can see on the back, it's actually designed to look like an envelope, so you can fold it that way. I think I might keep this. I'm a sucker for packaging, and anything that's, you know, kind of unique I like to keep, so I think I might hang on to this. And then this was the packaging for the blush. I bought 2 shades. There were 6 new shades. I bought the ones that I thought would stand out the most for me as far as like my collection. Something that I might not already have. So I got Babycakes and Text Me. Babycakes is more of a deeper burgundy pink, and then this one is more of a mauvey pink. As far as like Colourpop blushes, these two are the ones that are most different from what I have. I know one of the blush shades was a repeat from last year, and the other ones, I have so many shades that were similar to those, so I just grabbed these two. And then I grabbed 2 out of, I think there were 6, maybe 8 shades of the new Fresh Kiss Lip Cream. This is what the packaging looks like for this. It's just really, really cute. I grabbed Date Night and Heaven. These are the more pinky shades and maybe a little more different than what I currently have, so grab those 2. I like the little card that they put in here. It says, Colourpop, we're falling for you. I thought that was kind of cute. Let's move into blush and highlight and start from there and then jump into the palette. I did kind of a bright pink look, kind of a chocolate cherry look. I also have my giveaway details in that video. That's the one that I posted on Wednesday. February 9th was my anniversary, so be sure to check that one out. So that way you can get the giveaway details. But I did more of a brighter pink look along with kind of a chocolate smoky eye with that one. So I think with this one, I'm going to stick with more of these kind of deeper tones over here. And I think I want to go with Babycakes. Do more of a cool toned look today. So let's go ahead and throw on Babycakes. I'm not going to do swatches or anything like that. This collection, you know, when it comes to Colourpop, unless you're on a PR list, you're not going to get, you know, the collection before they launch something else. I've already seen some like promos or rather reviews of this, so I already know like what the shades kind of look like. So if you're looking for specifically, you know, swatches and stuff like that, there are like plenty of channels that are doing that, but I just really just kind of wanted to, you know, get this look together. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh. Yeah, when it comes to the Colourpop blushes, I definitely do not have anything like this. So this is going to be a really nice addition to my collection. I'm going to throw on my Tinkerbell highlight in Happy Thoughts, this Super Shock. Sort of a deeper champagne gold. Just going to lay that down. Then I'm going to blend that out with my sponge. I cannot believe we are already halfway through February, guys. It is February 12th that I am filming this. In 2 days, it will be Valentine's Day. So you will be seeing this one day before Valentine's Day. I'm going to put this up on February 13th. So it's February 13th when you are seeing this. February is already flying by. I mean, it's crazy how quickly this year is going compared to the past 2 years. Moving on to eyes. I also picked up the Party Proof eyeshadow primer from Colourpop. I've been tempted and been wanting to try this for a while. I got the medium one, the middle shade, which is caramel. I figured this one looks like it will match my skin tone. So we're going to see. I've heard good things about this primer. My current favorite one, if you've been following me for any amount of time, or if you're new, my favorite current one right now is the one from Milani. I really like that one. I also like using the I Am Magic concealer from Juvia's Place to prime. It feels nice. It feels a little bit oily. Let's see if that's going to set down before we move on to the eye look. So I'm going to give it a second, see if it sets down, and then we will come back and start putting on our eye look. So I'll be back in 2 and 2. Alright, so it has set down a little bit. It's not feeling as oily as it felt when I first applied it. Surprisingly, I'm not seeing as much coverage as I thought I would, considering the fact that it does have some tint to it. But we'll see how the shadow lays down and if it extends to wear or anything like that throughout the day. But I'm going to start off with All Night, which is kind of this middle, soft, dusty pink shade here. Just kind of lay that all over the lid, going into my crease. I also ordered that Beauty Bay palette, the new Love Notes, I think is what it's called. Okay, that has a lot of pigment. Ooh, I don't know if it's the shadow or the primer, but this shadow is blending really beautiful on my eyelid. It's very smooth. It's not tugging or anything. It could possibly be the eyeshadow primer. So far I'm impressed. But yeah, I did order the Beauty Bay palette. I will be filming that tomorrow. My daughter's going to go by. It's at my parents' house right now. She's going to go by and pick it up after her game. She is cheering today. I think it's basketball, just the boys' basketball team. And so she's going to run to my parents' house and grab that. And then I'm going to do swatches and pictures and all that stuff for Instagram. Maybe do a reel, so I can have that for my TikTok as well. And then I'm going to be filming that tomorrow. So February 13th, this video will be going up. And on February 13th, I'll be filming the Beauty Bay. Hopefully I can get it edited, and you will be seeing that one on Valentine's Day. That is a pretty shade. And like I said, it is blending over this eyeshadow primer really nicely. Now I'm going to take Hey Girl, which is the deeper. I'm kind of sticking with this row, or this column rather. So I'm going to take this shade and go into my crease, and then I'm going to take my Everything. It's just kind of a deeper outside smokiness. It's kind of like a burgundy chocolate shade. It's very pretty. I think Colourpop has already launched 2 more launches since this collection, or one right before it and then one right after it. Because I know they launched that Rock Candy, the big palette, which I didn't get. I have so many other palettes that are similar in color story, and I'm kind of over those huge gigantic palettes from Colourpop. I've become where I'm very picky about what I decide to purchase from them, because they do launch so much so quickly. There's no way you can have it all. And as a beauty content creator, when it comes to Colourpop, by the time you get your package and your products, it's already old news. They've already launched something else. So all you can really do is just going to play around with it, put together a look. You're not going to be reviewing it. So many other reviews have already gone up, and they've already launched 2 other things by the time you've gotten your stuff. Now I'm going to take my Everything and kind of deepen this outer portion right here. I am liking the tones in this palette. I think it's really pretty. It's nothing, revolutionary, nothing, fantastically new that we've seen from Colourpop, but I do like the colors. I like the tones. I think it is a pretty palette. Very pretty deep. I'm not getting any fallout. I'm just basically focusing this on this part of the eye and softly blending it. I will be 46 in March. I am over the age of 40. Especially on this side, the skin is a little bit looser, so I have to be a little more gentle when applying the shadow and blending it out so that it doesn't just get out of hand and go all over my face. I am so impressed with how this shadow is blending. This is, I'm like having no effort. No, I'm not putting in any effort at all. It's like it's blending itself. This eyeshadow primer, so far, I'm liking it. All right, now for some shimmers. It looks like there are 5 mattes and then 4 shimmers. The 4 shimmers are right here. I'm going to swatch these real quick. I just kind of want to see what I'm working with. So we have Heating Up. Heating Up looks like it's more of a reddish shimmer. Oh, that's pretty. And then we have In the Woods. In the Woods is super creamy. Oh, that is gorgeous. QE is this more bright pink. And then the last one is See You Tonight. Alright, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to take the first one, Heating Up, and put that all over the lid, and then go on ahead and take, I said In the Woods, In the Mood. This brighter one right here and put that in the inner corner. In the Woods. That doesn't even make any sense. Let's see how Heating Up looks without having to wet the brush. Oh, that's very pretty. It's like a satin shimmer. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. I mean, the palette is definitely consistent with Colourpop's, formula. They blend it really nicely. I'm not having any issues. I'm going to go on ahead and wet the brush. I just want to see. I'm always curious, what it's going to look like when you wet the brush. If you wet the brush or use your fingers, you can get like a little bit brighter effect than if you just use it on its own. So let's see. Oh, yeah. You see how the difference, it's like more of a jewel toned, kind of a brighter look on this end. That's pretty. That is a gorgeous, like, burnt orangey red with a little bit of pink tone. Let me go back in this brush that has my everything on it. I just want to soften these edges so it's not, like, super harsh. I prefer everything to kind of be going at an angle and not, like, up and down. I'm going to dip back into the mattes real quick, take Hey Girl, and just kind of lay that quickly along the lower lash line. Now we're going to go into In the Mood. This shade is super, super creamy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of some of the shades from Glam Light. Yes, Glam Light. Just so super creamy. I have to like take that with my finger and just kind of pat that down a bit. That is like super shiny. Go back in with Heating Up. I just want to kind of blend them together so it's not like just super harsh from one to the other. So I put down a lot of that brighter In the Mood shade. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to throw something into my waterline, go ahead and do my wing, and then we will come back and throw on one of these Fresh Kiss lip creams, and then we will be finished. Alright, lashes are on. In my waterline, I used Amethyst Hour, which is this pretty amethyst lavender purple from Colourpop and their cream gel liners. I did my wing using this tattoo liner from KVD Beauty. This is currently in my rotation, so I'm liking it. And my lashes are from Ardell. I decided to throw on some Demi Wispies. Let's go ahead and jump into our lips. I'm going to use this Flower Beauty Petal Pout liner and Plum. We're going to go ahead and line our lips with that real quick. And then I'm going to use Heaven as my all-over color. I've been practicing with trying to make my lip shape a little more even. When it comes to ourselves, we're more critical than other people are. Like, you probably can't see it. Something you may not even notice, but one side, I think it's this side, it's slightly lower in the top. It curves in a little bit more, and then it's not curves in, but like it's a little more pointy, comes in a little bit more, and is a little bit more straighter on one side. So I've been working to try to even out my lip shape a little bit. And when you're filming on camera, and you're like doing your makeup on camera, it can look differently than it does like when you're just sitting at your vanity or at your mirror or something doing it. So I'm trying to work on creating more of a curve at the top and less of a point, then trying to make it so that the part here looks more even, because it is slightly that way. All right, so I think we've evened it out pretty well. Let's go ahead and try the lip cream. This is not my first experience with the lip cream. I think the first ones I tried were from that second Hocus Pocus collection. Oh, that's actually lighter than I was thinking it was. For some reason, I was thinking from the bottle it looked deeper, but no, it's actually slightly lighter. It's very pretty though. This is definitely a shade I don't have where the Colourpop is concerned. I have a lot of the more peachier coral kind of tones. So just like that blush, it's actually going to be a really pretty addition to my collection. All right, guys, so that is the final look. The Plum lip liner was a little bit deeper than the lip shade, and it actually kind of gave me a little bit of an ombre look on the outside. I actually kind of like that. That looks really pretty. I like the way this look came together. It's a pretty collection, you know, nothing revolutionary as far as the color story or anything, but I really did like the blush. I think it's really pretty. I did like the color story in the palette. I think that was also really pretty. And I have to say, so far, I'm very impressed with the Party Proof eyeshadow primer. My eyeshadow blended over it like so smooth, no issues, no tugging at all. I really like that. I'm going to play around with this some more. If I continue to like it, it may be in a favorites for March. We will just have to see. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys go. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a thumbs up. It really does help my channel. If you're new to my channel and you are not already subscribed, I would love it if you would consider joining my little family and hitting subscribe, and make sure you tap the notification bell down below so you get notified each and every time of any new videos that will be coming up in the future. And also make sure to follow me on my other socials. I am on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Be safe. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.